welcome to part 3 of my Advent Calendar series. By the way, I put a link in the description if anyone wants to buy it. I would totally recommend it. This first project is a popsicle stick sled, and I thought it was cute enough, but pretty simple. The instructions say that you should glue it together and then paint it, but I find that more difficult, so I just went ahead and painted them first like I have been. But anyways, we know how this goes, so let's jump ahead. And for some reason here, I'm deciding to tie the ornament hanger on, and that was a mistake. You can see I'm struggling. I keep breaking it. Okay, and now I go to glue it on, and look at that. It's too wide. So I have to peel it up. Thankfully, it wasn't cured yet or anything, and plus it's just regular tacky glue. So learn from me, if you take this kit, you should first glue the sleeve together, wait till that dries, and then glue the rest of it together. Okay, so now I'm just gonna draw some little snowflakes on here. That was on the suggested picture, but I think I'm gonna add a few more snowflakes. Now the sled is all glued together and I got the holly berries on, and honestly I think it looks pretty cute. I'd call it a success. On to craft 2. This next one was another yarn craft, and I wasn't too excited because it's like so simple. There's 3 pieces here. Like there's the yarn, there's the ribbon, and there's this plastic ring. So I'm fast forwarding to this pretty quick, and I know that tying knots in yarn art can be pretty tricky. So if anyone ends up buying this kit and needs help, please just leave me a comment and I will happily respond and help. So looking back in the footage, I think the ribbon was fine, but I decided to flip the ornament upside down and tie the ribbon that way, and I thought somehow that looked better. But anyway, that project's done. Now on to number 3. This next project is pretty good. It's 3 wooden pieces that you need to glue on top of each other and make like a 3D ornament, and I think this one's pretty cute. Just a warning, I was a mess with this project. I kept changing the colors, mixing new colors, not liking it, not waiting for it to dry. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth and jumping from piece to piece to fix this one. I'm happy with the end result, but it took me a while to get there. I thought the colors on this bird weren't quite right, and I was using my paint markers. So I took the paint from the kit and mixed my own colors, and I ended up liking that better for the maroon. Not so much for the blue. I thought that looked terrible, so I'm going to let that dry and move on. Okay, this blue color is looking so much better. The night sky is looking a little too simple, so I'm going to add some stars to the background, and I think that would really make it pop. I do like the yellow, even though I'm painting it over here. I just thought that the wood is absorbing too much of the color, so I'm doing a white base coat first before I go back in with the yellow to make it more vibrant. And here I go, I'm just messing up this background. I don't love it anymore. And here I am eyeballing that background. I don't like it. I decided to just cover up the entire thing and start again. See, I told you I was going back and forth a lot with this one. Much better. In the end, I think it turned out all right. It's pretty cute. This fourth project might be my favorite in this whole series because it's another one of those plaster ornaments. This time it's a penguin, and I just saw so much potential with this cute little guy. Since I see so much potential with him, I decided it was finally time to swatch my new markers. I decided this penguin needed to be pink, so there's going to be a lot of pink with this guy. So far the colors are very soft and pastel, and here I go ruining it with a black background. I'm gonna regret that later. I don't know if you can see on camera, but I really didn't like the indents that were on his cheeks and eyes, so I decided to go with trusty puffy paint because I couldn't find my clay to kind of smooth out the eyes. And I'm going to go back over that with some white base coat. Next I decided he was looking a little bit too simple, so I decided to give him some polka dots. This color is a little too muted for me. It looks good on camera, but in person it was hard to see. So I get out this red and I'm loving it. It looks a little bit like he has a chicken pox or a disease, but at the same time I think it's pretty cute. So I'm gonna trust the process. I couldn't stand that black anymore. It's just so harsh compared to the light pink. So here I go painting it back the color it was originally. This took so many coats. Eyes are hard, so off camera I drew where I wanted them to be with white, and now I'm going over it with brown. I didn't want to make the same mistake with black again. I think this brown really complements the other colors. And I just want to get them just perfect. We can't have wonky eyes here. I love him. As you can see, I had to paint the eye shinies off camera too, but I'm gonna put a base coat on this guy because I really like him. And he's all done. He's so cute, he needs a name, so if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. The last project for this video looks pretty similar to the first one in that it's just a bunch of popsicle sticks to paint, so I'm gonna fast forward through that. Okay, now for the fun part. Trees painted, glued together, and now I'm just gonna add some rhinestones. And just like that, another 5 projects done. Let's take a look back. First is this sleigh. Next is this wreath. Third is the cardinal ornament. Fourth is my little penguin who needs a name. And lastly, it's this rhinestone Christmas tree. Thanks everyone. Bye.